Hello everyone, it's me again, Ortavia, back with another lesson. And today we're going to get real personal. I'm going to get real personal with you because you're going to get to see my feet. Okay, so today's lesson is going to be about how to stretch and strengthen the feet. So the first thing I want to do is break down the different parts of your foot. This is what you're going to use in your exercises, and these are the parts of your foot that you're going to want to be able to work and isolate, because that's where your agility is going to come from in your foot movement. Okay, so first things first are your toes. You know what those are, but what you might not know is that your toes are used to balance when you're dancing. When you're up on releve, which means to lift, essentially your heel comes off of the floor, but we'll get into more of that in a minute. Your balance comes right on the sole of your foot, okay? And when you're balancing, you want to spread those toes out so that you cover as much ground as possible. Okay, so that's one part of the isolation that you need to know. You also need to know that when you're pointing your feet, those toes are going to actually point down. Okay, but what allows you to be able to point your foot is two things. One is the metatarsal, which is this area right in here. These are the bones right in here that allow you to allow your toes to act as fingers, allow you to bend and flex here. Okay, so this is the part of your foot that you're going to want to be able to move like so in order to point your foot. Okay, so the next part of your foot is the instep. Now the instep is this part right here, and actually when you go to point your foot, okay, I'm not even going to point it really hard, I just want to point it real slight. You'll see that that instep is the area that creates the arch. Okay, so once again, you have your toes, you have your metatarsal, that area right behind your toes, and then you have your instep. Okay, now there are two things that your foot is able to do. Number one, you see the first thing is that it's able to be flat on the floor. This is actually called artière. This is your artière position. Okay, and the word relates to your foot resting wholly on the floor.